Hi, peeps. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing all right today. It's a Tuesday. So we've gotten through the worst of it, which is usually um Monday. I had a very entertaining day today. I actually did a lot of stuff, so I'm feeling really pumped, and I do feel excited for the missions that we're gonna do today. Hi Queen, hi Lay, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing all right, girl. I do have some stuff to share. Now, for the people here that do read books, I would really like to say that I read a lot. I used to read a lot and I get into really big reading slumps. So sometimes I don't read books for like 5 to 6 months because I just don't have the need to actually sit down and read a book. But then when I do, I usually pick up something that really gets my reading senses going and I just want to like consume media a lot. I don't know if anybody can relate to that, but sometimes I just consume media that's like on social media, YouTube videos, VODs, streams, stuff like that. And sometimes I get into this mood where I just want to consume like movies, books, different kinds of articles, things like that. It just sort of shifts my energy a little bit. And right now I'm in this type of mood because today I did two things. I actually started a book yesterday. It's called Throne of Nightmares. It's by Carrie Maniscalco. I do hope that I'm pronouncing her last name correctly. But she writes dark fantasy, romance, adult fiction. And this is from a standalone series that she's been kind of doing about like the Princess of Sin, blah, blah, blah. And I just had such a fun time with the book. I don't think it's for absolutely everybody, but it was definitely for me. And now I feel very empty inside because I devoured it. I started it yesterday at around lunchtime, stayed up a little bit late to actually read it. And then I finished it today in the morning. And I'm just feeling that post reading a really good book depression. And it just feels like there's nothing that I can read right now that's gonna match this. But I also have a lot of books that I still haven't read that I have bought, and they're just sitting there collecting a lot of dust. So I do really, really want to, you know, hopefully finish them. I do have a goal to read about 15 books this year, and I know that that may seem like a little to someone that reads a lot, but for someone that gets into the reading slumps that I get into, 15 books is a very realistic goal for me. So we're gonna see if I'm gonna be able to achieve that. It's like a personal goal, so I am really, really hoping that I'll get my hands on some really good books, and even if they're not good, that's all right. But I do really want to consume more written fiction. So if you do have any recommendations, please drop them. The only thing that I do not read kind of exclusively is dark romance. I am not a really big fan. I would prefer not to read dark romance in general. Slay, good luck and enjoy the reading, girly. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really do. It's very fun when I get into it, and when I'm in the mood to read, I can read for hours. But when I'm not in a really good mood to read specifically, I really can't. And I think that's very normal. I think a lot of people get into similar periods. And I also today watched the Avatar movie that released. I know that it leaked months ago and there was a lot of discourse around it. I'm not really gonna go too deeply into it. What I will say is I did like it. It wasn't a bad movie. I do think it was a little bit glazy. I heard the movie's mid. Well, I mean, it's not bad by any means. I don't necessarily think it's a bad movie. Do bear in mind that I am a really big Korra defender, even though I haven't watched The Legend of Korra fully. I stand by my girl very strongly because I think she gets overhated for no reason. Especially considering You know, everything that Aang kind of does. I do think that the core hate is a little too much. If the standard is the animation, then everything will be mid, I can't lie. Um, the animation was very beautiful, I will say that. They really put their bussy in the animation. Story-wise, I don't think it was bad. I think it made sense with Aang's arcs and kind of what he goes through as a character. I think it was a good movie for him. Let's put it that way. If you really... Oh, no, I mean the original animation. Ah, okay. Yeah, I watched the OG this year. I actually finished it this year. I hadn't watched it fully. I had only caught like episodes here and there. I watched it. I do think it's dope. I think that they really did a good job there, just in general, with the story and everything. I do think that, though, generally speaking, people glaze Aang a little too much, considering that he is an extremely naive person that lets his pacifistic heart guide him in a world that doesn't really work with pacifism, if that makes sense. With the type of history that the Atla world has, peace in the way in which Aang envisions it is almost impossible. I just don't think it's realistic. I should have low-key stabbed Ozai true. That's exactly what I thought, by the way. Like, was it super in character for him that he didn't kill him? Yes, absolutely. Like, I understand why he didn't do it, but I do think that he should have. Like, I know that it was a kid's show, they didn't want to, like, kill anyone, but, like, it was just kind of... It felt very anticlimactic to me. I think that everything else that was happening in the finale was a lot more interesting to watch than Aang fighting Ozai. Especially considering that this was like the hyped moment of like the show, right? Like we're getting to the final villain, like finally Aang is gonna try to defeat him. And then, well, I mean, him taking his bending away was really cool, but I do think they kind of copped out of it with the whole, oh yes, let's make the main character meet a magical being that obviously will give him the solution to the problem that he's been facing with. Because if he hadn't met the fucking lion turtles, like the lion turtle, there was only one, and the lion turtle didn't like bestow upon him the gift of being able to take people's bending away, he would have had to kill Ozai. Like, that to me was such a, like, oh, okay, plot device. Like, let's give the character a plot device so that he could get his way. And personally, I was a little like, really? Like, really? Because, like, I don't know, it just felt a little bit like a cop-out because then Aang just gets his way. And, you know, like, sometimes you need to make, like, very, I don't know, hard decisions. And I don't necessarily think Aang has had to make many of those. Like, Aang kind of did whatever the fuck he wanted, which to me doesn't really scream character development. You know, because when you let a person have their way every time, no matter what kind of obstacle they run into, it runs into a little bit of a problem. It was kind of tough. All his ancestors told him to kill Ozai, and he was like, nope. Yeah, I mean, I get it, right? Like, he was like, no, I'm gonna find a way to do it, and he did, but it just felt a little like, oh yeah, of course he's gonna, at this exact moment before going to fight Ozai, he's gonna find the exact thing he needs to not have to kill him. Like, really? To be honest, his character never developed. Yes, exactly. Like, he stayed exactly the same. Korra, to me, is extremely overhated. I did start watching it, and I actually enjoyed what I've seen of it so far. I've only seen, like, almost the first season, so I finished that. I know that there's 4, I believe. Was there 4 or 2? I don't remember. I've seen almost the whole first season. I actually really liked it. I really like how different she is from him, and how differently she sees everything, and how differently she grew up. I just think it's interesting to see kind of someone different. Atlas is better than Legend of Korra, but Korra is a better MC in my opinion. Thank you so much. I think, honestly, I can kind of agree with that. I haven't watched Korra fully, so, you know, I can't form an opinion exactly on the whole show. But from what I've seen, Korra is arguably a better main character because she actually has to go through character development. I think in a way they kind of did that because, you know, like Korra is a little older than Aang is, and he was also stuck in ice for 100 years. I couldn't get through it. The side characters pissed me off too much, I think. I've heard that the side characters are kind of the problem in the show, yeah. I haven't really had the time to really get too annoyed at them. I think Asami is really beautiful though. So like the moment she showed up, I was like, oh, Korra, I understand completely. Because, you know, it is confirmed that like they get together after the show. Even though the show heavily hinted it at the end, but like her and Asami do get together, which is hilarious considering both of them dated Mako, and their conclusion from that is like, hell yeah, actually. Fuck yeah, I like you. Like, okay. Maybe I'll rewatch, I might look at it differently. Genuinely most infuriating subplots nobody asked for. Yeah, I think honestly that's kind of the thing, but Legend of Korra, from what I've seen, was heavily like constrained in terms of budget, the things that they could do, and they were really like rushed for like deadlines and stuff. But Paramount sucks as like a studio, so it's not really that surprising. Mako getting cucked was low-key deserved. I didn't like him, I think. Fair. I honestly, he hasn't done much to like really annoy me yet from what I've seen, but I just think it's super funny that his two ex-girlfriends were like, yeah, babe, actually, you're fucking hot and we've gone through so much together, so hell yeah, let's get together, fuck it. Like, peak, honestly, peak Yuri with development, yes. But yeah, so I'm super stoked to actually finish Korra because I do want to have seen it before Seven Heavens drops. I did see people complaining about the animation from the trailer, but like it looked all right to me. I don't know. Mako's brother, I think. Their dating guy was pretty wholesome. Oh yeah. Oh fuck, what was his name? It was something with a B. But yes, he was pretty wholesome. I think they tried to like kind of make a second Sokka because he kind of strikes me as like the, you know, kind of comedic relief type of guy. Bolin, thank you. Yes. I think they tried to go for like a Sokka type of character because Mako's very clearly trying to be the Zuko archetype and failing miserably. Asami is just insanely beautiful. I mean, I don't know how Korra didn't immediately just go for Asami instead of Mako. Like, you look at this woman and you're like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna like her infuriating boyfriend instead that I clearly cannot stand. Like, girl, what are we doing? But yeah, he was pretty cute. I liked him as well. But I haven't seen the whole thing. I know that she goes through a lot of shit. And I know why there are a lot of people that don't like her for like, I think better reasons than the general consensus that like, she's a bad avatar because she lost the avatar cycle. And I'm sitting there like, yeah, so remember, let's just pause and remember one major difference between Aang and Korra, because they really like to compare them. Oh, okay. My cat just ran out. Sorry, guys. One major difference between the two of them is that Aang had Katara. Katara literally brought him back to life twice. And spoiler, in the movie she also does, again. And not only him, but everybody. Korra didn't have anybody like that. Korra was completely alone, dealing with threats that Aang would probably pee his fucking pants if he had to face. He's faced some pretty big foes, but nothing compared to the foes that Korra actually faces. Like, I literally saw like a comparison. And like, Aang faces, I don't know, the fucking Fire Lord. That's like a really powerful firebender, right? And then Korra faces an organization that has been working for years to make every single bender not be able to bend again. The fucking evil spirit that is the literal antagonist to the Avatar spirit. And it's just like the level of threats that Korra had to deal with. Who could have been able to prepare her for that? Who? Like, almost none of the Avatar had faced something like that. The only one that had technically faced something like that was the first Avatar. That's Wan, I believe, was his name. Because, I mean, he separated Rava and Vatu and all of that stuff, right? So, like, I genuinely just... I'm sitting there and I'm like, dude... How do you hate Korra because she lost the Avatar cycles? Aang would have lost them the first fucking time he died if Katara didn't bring him back to life fast enough. Because he died in the Avatar state twice. Aang got bodied by Azula and wanted to give up. Yes! Exactly! Hey Eden, how are you doing today? Hi Nightblade, I'm doing fine. Just ranting a little bit. Hi Jay, welcome in as well. I'm just ranting a little bit about Atla here with Lay. But yeah, I just genuinely think people hate Korra because she's a female protagonist. Because like at one point I'm just sitting there and I'm like thinking like, okay, like what's the reason? And then they list the reasons and I'm like, that's bullshit. Oh, that's a really cute kitty. That's adorable. I think Korra in general is kind of a peak MC, and I'm really curious to see how, like, what the explanation is for what they say in the trailer for Seven Heavens, because they do say that like the Avatar betrayed them and she doomed the world, and I'm sitting there like, if she did it, she probably had a pretty good reason. That may sound insane, but I do not think Korra would do something this drastic without there being a reasonable explanation as to what happened to lead to it, and watch it not even be her fault. Aang was a good balance for Atla. Aang wouldn't fit in Korra's world and vice versa, I think. Yeah, honestly true. I think Korra would be so weirded out by like how things were back in the day. She would be like, what do you mean we're in a war? Like, what war? Adam was just a fun show with nice life lessons. Korra was a mess with a baddie MC. Also, everyone would be dead if Appa didn't exist. Correct. Yes. Yes. That is true. So, Aang had Appa and Katara. Case closed. Like, what do you want Korra to do? Pull 80-year-old Katara and be like, yeah, you're gonna travel with me too? Like, really? Guys, let's be real. That cannot work. But Appa is the GOAT. He is my favorite character, I think. Like, out of Atla, the cast, I love him. And then it's probably Katara, and then right after her, it's Toph. Aang is like up there, but he's definitely not my favorite character. But he's just very flat for me. Like, he's really cute. I love him, like, in a wholesome way. But but they do look fine in the movie. Like, I will say, if you just want like a little piece of like Atla again and you want to see them as adults and you want to see them be hot as fuck, the movie's right there. It's like an hour and 40 minutes. It's not even that long. So, you know, if you just want some good adult Atla shit, the movie's good for that, I think. But it's very Aang glazy. Like, the rest of the gang is there and they do stuff, but it's very much so centered around Aang. So do bear that in mind. Korra Loki got Toph, so no, true, she did. Which was so cute. Like, I love the fact that like technically Aang kept his promise to Toph. Because Toph does ask him in the original, like, do you think a friendship could last multiple lifetimes? And he does say, why not? And technically they do also become friends with Korra. So it was just really wholesome. It was nice. I cried when he got kidnapped. Oh, me too. Appa's Lost Days is an episode that I will never rewatch again. That, to me, whoever made that episode, like, literally chain them up, jail. Like, that was horrible. Like, I want to cry just thinking about that episode. It was so like, why would they do that to poor Appa, man? I liked Tyra Mott and all the air monks because they were just doing shit for the love of the game, trolling. Yeah, I mean, Iroh was pretty good. I'm personally, oh, and I forgot to mention, if I had to put someone above Appa, and I know that that may be a controversial choice, but I'm an Azula lover. Like, I think she was the true villain of Atla. It wasn't Ozai, it was Azula, in my personal opinion. I think she was a fantastic villain. Uh, because I mean, they didn't really feel like the threat of Ozai, if that made sense. They were more afraid of Azula the whole time, including Iroh, by the way. Like the iconic audio of him and Zuko talking and him being like, well, yeah, but if we go to the Fire Nation, there's Azula. And Zuko's like, yeah, let's go to the Earth Nation. Like, holy shit. Azula's character was amazingly written. Yeah. Very true. Like, I want to cosplay her so bad. I couldn't hate her as much as I wanted to. I just couldn't because she's also a kid. Like, I was just really sad. Like, for her and for Zuko. Like, I couldn't hate her. Because at the end of the fucking day, she also just wanted to be loved. And, like, the people that look at Azula and they're like, yeah, but she was evil from when she was a kid. Bro, a normal child growing up in their environment, in their family, would not have turned out any different. The only difference is Zuko had Iroh, Azula had nobody. Like, yes, Azula had her friends, but May and Ty Lee weren't exactly, you know, reeling her in or anything. They were kind of enabling her to do whatever she wanted. So, you know, low-key, her actions were inexcusable, girly, but if you dislike a villain, they're well written. Exactly. Yeah. No, her actions were horrible. Like, I don't think she necessarily needed to be pardoned, although we did get a confirmation, I think. I'm not sure if it's from this year, but one of the writers on the original show did say that they were supposed to have book 4. And it was supposed to have Azula actually go through a really dark, very deep kind of redemption arc, but not in the same way as Zuko did. Like, they didn't want to make her a hero, but they did want to essentially show that, like, hey, she is still a human being at the end of the day. And, like, yes, she did a lot of horrible shit, but she grew up in an environment that basically made that seem very normal. So I do think that if she had someone like Iroh to guide her the same way Zuko did, I don't necessarily think she would have turned out as evil as she did. Please let Atla have one villain, even though she deserves it. Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. I love the fact that she remained the villain until the end, and, like, she's kind of just on an island somewhere, like, chilling. Because she technically, like, she's not even in a prison. She's in a fucking, she was on a fucking island or something. Like, they didn't even, like, imprison her necessarily, at least not forever. But yeah, so she could have had, like, a sort of a deepening of her character, I guess. She's in Hawaii, literally. I'm gonna be right back because I'm hearing Kitty doing something naughty. So I'm gonna take care of that and I'm gonna BRB. Okay, I'm back. But yeah, so Atla rant over. Glad to discuss it with you, bestie. Thank you so much. But I say we jump into the game. So let me load it up. And we're gonna be doing some Quarian missions today. Hey, hi Brazane, welcome in. I hope you're doing all right. Anytime queen, we have no bad takes. True, so true, bestie. So true. But yeah, we're gonna be doing the Quarian missions today. I do want to open up my guide, but I think I kind of know what we're gonna do today. I'm hoping that we can finish it all today, which would be super exciting. What if we make a podcast and buy Argentina? Wait, that's kind of tea. Wait, but why would we buy Argentina? I think I need some context about that. Okay, I want to move myself a little bit. Maybe like this? Yeah, I think that's good. There's a meme because the currency is ass. Really? I haven't seen anything about it. What's the meme about? Literally, your duque is worth more than 1 peso? What? That's crazy. Wait, I think I want to move you guys like right here. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Okay, and then we're gonna move the death counter right. Let's see. Maybe like right here. I think is good. Yeah, I think I like that better. Oi, nothing but love for the Quarians. Yeah, when they're not being dumb. Nothing but love is the correct sentiment. Okay. So, we did a lot of stuff on the Citadel, but today we're basically gonna be doing a lot of Quarian stuff. We do have enough points, so I'm not worried about the missions. There's a Geth Dreadnought. Let's enter orbit. Okay. I love the Quarian missions though. Like, as much as the Quarians annoy me, I do love the missions. There were a lot of memes and discussion at the World Cup because Argentina were low-key frauds, and turns out their economy is in shambles. I saw that a lot of people were hating on Argentina, but I wasn't like super familiar why. But people were rooting for Spain to win, and thankfully they did. Okay, let's dock. Okay, we do need to bring Tali. Now, question is if I bring Garrus or Liara. I do feel a little more comfortable blinging Liara with me. So let's do that. But I want to change up the outfit a little. Yeah, let's do this one. Why not? Messi hit the ball with his hands, so... Really? That's hilarious. Okay. Do I have something better to give her, perhaps? Oh. Okay, let's just give her that then. And we'll give her the Scorpion. Damage. A little bit of capacity is good. Do we have anything that reduces the weight? Oof, no, not really. Okay. Yeah, let's do that, I guess. Ugh, holy. Okay. Energy drain. Inflict damage to barrier and shield power. Sabotage weapons and hack systems. Combat drone. This is really useful. Defense drone. Deploying the holographic drone to electrocute enemies within its firing range. Okay, let's take care of this first. Power recharge speed bonus. Yes. Tech power damage. Yes. Recharge speed of drone powers. Yes, let's do that. Then let's give her just 1 point in these, and then we'll figure out what we can actually level up here. And did you get a mod where you can continue romance fertility before you meet? Yes, I did. So romance is continued. We even tested it out, so it's good. It's all good. We're not liking. Wait, I want to move chat again. I'm sorry, guys. I've just been thinking about like my setup, and I kind of just want to move it a bit. Maybe up here like that. Yeah, I like that a bit more, I think. Wait, maybe like that. Sorry, just wanted to move it. Okay, so let's see. I think this is really, really good for us. Damage. This is radius. This is damage. Okay, so this is energy drain. I think maybe the radius here is a bit better because increased shield restoration rate. Ooh. Okay, let's increase the damage. Then we'll do restoration rate. And then let's maybe actually do shit. I wanted to get the radius, then this, and then this. Okay. Then let me do that again. Okay. Then let's get these 1 point, and I think we need to level up the drones. I think this one is pretty good. Stuns targets and draws enemy fire. Recharge speed, drone damage, drone shields. Yes. Yes. Upgrade drone's electrical pulse to jump and hit 3 additional targets. Upgrade drone with long range rockets that deal of damage across. Whoa. I think maybe this. I don't know, that sounds cooler. What does this do? Okay. Radius. Hack duration. Increase damage taken by 30 when enemy weapons overheat. Synthetics explode when destroyed. Ooh. Hacked synthetics fighting on your side, move faster and do 100% more damage. Whoa. That's pretty useful, actually. But let's see this. Recharge speed, damage, duration, attack range, drawn attack rate, damage. Ooh. Damage up to 2 additional nearby targets. Gain a 30% chance to knock down an executed enemy. Yeah, let's just do that. Duration. Duration and range. Range, I think. Do damage and range. And then we can put the rest here. Yeah, I think that's good, right? I'm pretty satisfied with that. Okay.
We're approaching the Quarian home system. ETA to Rannoch, 5 minutes.
What do you got for the convoys?
Pretty much a big old shitstorm, Commander.
I have detected several hundred unique ship signatures engaged in active combat.
Well, isn't that nice?
Yeah, like I said.
Take us in, Joker.
I love him.
Stealth drive engaged. Only way they'll detect us is if you all start singing the Russian national anthem.
Sayu. No, I'm not gonna do that. I forgot to ask what you did yesterday after I left. We went to the Citadel. Yeah, so I essentially just did, you know, talk to a couple of characters, We walked around and basically talked to people, did some side missions, yada yada. You didn't miss much. Don't worry about it. Basically, I was just farming for reputation. You can't really see chat well on the screen. Okay, once we load in, I'll fix that really quickly. Because I am kind of hating this chat box right now. It's not looking super aesthetically pleasing to me.
Whatever's broadcasting the Reaper signal and shut it down.
All right.
Tally's our expert on Geth software. She'll be handling hacking and security. We couldn't ask for a better expert.
True.
Thanks, Shadow Broker. Ready to infiltrate the Dreadnought?
Indeed.
I love their little interaction. That was so cute. Farming points, yay!
Too risky for the whole team. I'll secure the docking area. Everyone else can follow me over.
Okay. I love this part.
Stay here. You know, quietly.
Hang tight. It'll just be a minute.
Okay. So before I get to doing that, let me very quickly fix this chat box because I'm not loving it. And I mean, I could show you actually if you are interested in this stuff. Let me just close up some other things. And I'll just open up my stream elements thing, and maybe we'll even do like a new overlay. A little bit of a switch up of what we normally do on here, but I do know that some of you do technically want to be streamers at some point. So this might actually be useful to you. So this is stream elements. This is what I use to make all of my stream assets on stream. And essentially, not all of them, but a lot of even custom stream assets work with the stream elements. And basically, I have a separate little chat box here that I usually use. But I think I'm going to actually do that. And this is going to render my chat box here void. So I'll just remove that completely. So that will disappear from screen now, as you can see. And we'll just do a new overlay. We'll keep that resolution. I'll call it chat box, but obviously you can do whatever you'd like here. I'm not like a big expert, but this is the chat box that comes with Stream Elements as a software. Normally, if you're using something like a custom asset, for example, if you purchased it from VGen or someone created one for you, or you're using a completely different thing to actually make your stream assets, then it will look different. But this is how it's done with Stream Elements. So basically, this is your little canvas, and you click this plus here, and it gives you like a bunch of things. And there's actually already here, you can see stream tools, and it says your streams chat. I'm not sure if you can really see that actually. Maybe let me see if I can potentially make some stuff bigger. Although now this bugs. Ah, there we go. I'm covering it a little bit, but it's usually right at the bottom. So it says stream tools, your streams chat. And because it's connected to your account, it will actually track the chat of your current Twitch stream. It doesn't work with chats from multiple platforms. That's something completely different, and Twitch does have rules. Not against that specifically, but there are some platforms that don't really love multi-chatting. So if you do want to combine chat on your stream, I would definitely recommend checking out the terms and conditions of the streaming platform before you actually implement it. But this is super basic. I just thought I would show you how I do it. So on the left, maybe let me move myself like for a bit. Right, like that. Okay. Maybe here. Yeah, there. I'm on the other side of the screen now. So right here on the left, you kind of have your settings, you have layers. The layers thing basically shows you everything that is currently on this overlay. So if I wanted to add, let's say, text, that's how the box will appear, and I can have it say whatever. So I'll say something like chat is the best. I love them very much. Right? And I want that to be on this overlay. I can just put it right next to chat here. to the chat box. Now this chat box, as you can see, is dark. I do kind of want to try and have it be in a little box instead of it being absolutely transparent, because with my current setup, it doesn't necessarily work for it to be transparent all the time. So I will make it be kind of like this. Okay, so that's my chat box. I'll actually keep this text because I think it's cute. So let's kind of maybe, I'll put a little arrow that points to you guys. See, that's cute. And then I'll extend that. There we go. All right. So basically that's your little chat box. And here, as you can see, there's theme. So there's dark chat, there's checker chat, which I'm not super sure what that actually does. There's white chat, which basically makes the box white. And then there's custom, which makes it translucent. So if you do want it to be translucent, then you can use this. I'm actually going to use dark chat this time because I just want to test it out for the stream and see if I like it, and I'll potentially keep it for the future if I do. Now there's some additional settings. So this checkbox here, it shows messages permanently. I normally wouldn't keep that. However, because we do have a box, I do think that it would work. Basically, it does exactly what it says. It would normally show messages anywhere on the screen permanently. So they would just be there. They wouldn't fade away. But if you don't want that, and maybe you have a lot of people in your chat, or you're overwhelmed with a lot of messages popping in, you can have them fade after a certain amount of time so that they don't take up space on screen. I would definitely recommend that if you're using the translucent chat box, just so that they don't take up space if they are, for example, somewhere on your screen or on the game or whatever. And normally, obviously, I would need to adjust this a lot more so that it doesn't look super weird with my current setup. But we are testing things out, and I do think it would be kind of fun to just have this here as kind of a test. Chat messages are delayed by 2 seconds. This is, again, if your chat is super fucking fast and you do want them to show up a little bit slower. I'll put this here by maybe 3 seconds, something like that. And this you can put here so that, for example, if someone has a username that's not particularly friendly, or it says offensive terms that could potentially get you banned, you can definitely put this here so that it's ignored. If you don't have set up specific settings to not even let people with those usernames chat in your chat and things like that. Those are Twitch settings though, so I won't get into those. But yeah, so that is basically it. And then for the text, you can actually set up essentially the font, how big you want it to be as well. So if we pick this here, I usually go for something that's blocky and easy to read because I want it to be as accessible for people as possible. So I would probably go with, let's see. If you do want to go with a fancier font, obviously you can, but do bear in mind that it could be hard to read for some people. And I do try to make my stream as accessible as possible, so I like it to be as clean as I can make it. Like something like this, for example, would be very hard to read on screen. So just bear that in mind. And then let's see. Let's do something like Anton, maybe. Let's test it out. You can obviously just keep like Arial here if you want to be super safe. But again, personal preference. Or we could do Comic Sans. Let's do Comic Sans. Why not? For the memes, for the lols. And then you could put it at any color you'd like it to be. And you can also adjust the size. So I'd normally go for maybe this, and then we can sort of see how it goes. You could bold it, you could make it kind of be like that. You can adjust the spacing. You can even put a shadow if you want to use maybe the translucent one, but you want to make sure everything can be seen. And we can actually set this to Comic Sans too, so that it's kind of funny and haha. Let me just do that. And this is actually a very good way to see sort of the size of the messages that are going to be appearing here. But I do think that that is fine. So that is basically our little chat box. We can save this, and then the fun part comes in. So I'm gonna bring in my OBS. Boom. You're seeing me infinitely. There's a glitch in the matrix. So as you can see here, these are my scenes, which are basically the things that you see. So for example, this one is usually where like the gameplay of what I'm playing is, or in this case, the screen. There's my just chatting scene, my be right back screen, my starting new screen, and then I have this one for just recording that I sometimes use. And essentially how you put sources in is through here. As you can see, it says sources. So the way in which we're going to add what we just made is, let's go back to stream elements, and you need to make sure to save this. And then we copy the overlay URL. We go back to OBS, and then we press the plus sign, browser. It will ask you to name it. I personally will call it chat box. Make source visible, obviously. Click OK. And then this is going to show up at first. Don't worry about it. We're going to put the URL like this. And then here we put in the dimensions of your screen. Now mine aren't this, I think. It's not going to pop up correctly like that. It does pop up, but those are not my screen dimensions. I always forget what they were exactly. I think it was... And then... Yes. So as you can see, then chat is going to appear there. And if I want to test it, I would do something like, hey chat, I'm sending a test message. Now, normally you would do this while you're not on stream, but again, I know that a lot of you do want to do this at some point, so thought it would be useful to have. And then I send it, and it should appear in here in a second, and that's how it looks. So that is what chat is looking like right now. And if you want to adjust it, you can obviously do that. I do think that I want to adjust mine slightly. So we're just going to go back here, and you can even see the test message. So I'm going to move this text, and I actually want it to be slightly longer, kind of like this. And so I'm going to save. And now if we go back to OBS, it will have our kind of updated chat box, right? Now I want mine to kind of clip right here with the screen because I have OCD. I don't, but sometimes it feels like it. Now, if you're getting this annoying thing where it just kind of moves around however it wants, you can use these little things to adjust it. So I want to adjust the width. So I'm just going to kind of push this like this. And then I'm going to save. And then I'm going to look at my OBS again. Now my clip's a little too much. So we want to adjust the height. So we want to reduce it. So we would just do something like this. And then we look again. Obviously with two monitors, it's a lot easier to do. But yeah, so that shows a little bit of this. And again, I am a bit of a perfectionist, so I'm going to adjust it one last time. Save. And now it's perfect. So this is kind of how you do that. And obviously we have our little chat box. And then if you want to send some stuff in, I don't know, let's send some emotes. We're going to pew pew some QUARIANS. So let's send this. Boom. And then it should appear right here. Yep. There we go. So that's kind of how that works. Now, this is a very beginner-friendly tutorial of, in general, how to deal with these things. But if you are interested, I don't know, in my OBS setup and how I, in general, set up a lot of the things, I can give you some resources, or we could have a little, like, tech sessions on stream. But yeah, so sorry for the little change in content. but I thought it would be useful. So yeah, let's go back to the game, and now you're gonna see yourself up here in this little box. So let's try it out for this stream. Why not? All right, we can close this now. We don't need it. And we are gonna pull OBS on my second monitor. And then boom, get back into the game. There we go. Resume? Okay. I love this section. It's so trippy, but I do love it. So essentially we have to kind of walk around until we find this little path. The first time I did this mission, I was so tripped out. I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? I can't even jump.
No wonder the Quarians were having
Whoa,
trouble.
that's a little bright.
That ship is enormous.
It is 30% larger than an Alliance dreadnought.
Boom, 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 boom. And now we have to do that again. Yep, there we go. Nope. Hello? Oh. Wasn't letting me move for some reason. Boom, 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 boom.
How are you doing, Shepard?
Ah,
The lack of
I'm
gravity is
just
a little
going for a walk.
disorienting.
The dreadnought has artificial gravity. You should be okay once you're on board.
Till then, I'll make do with mag boots.
Hey, take your time, Commander. We're fine until they, look out a window.
Geth don't use windows, remember? Structural weakness.
They're just sitting there saying those organics would never try the no windows thing twice.
Right. Of course, Joker. Of course, that's how it works in your brain. Boom, boom, boom. Oop. Oof. Well, thank God we made it.
Looks like the rest of the team isn't using the docking tube.
So I'm guessing you'd rather not solo the dreadnought.
Mm-hmm. That
Not
would be
if I can
nice.
help it. Ask Tally to get on the dreadnought schematics. If she can point me at another docking tube, I'll override the controls and let the boarding party on.
All right. A little solo mission time for a little bit.
Side, I've got gravity again.
Great. I'm looking for... Got it. There should be a hull breach not far from your position. The nearest undamaged docking tube is on the other side.
Think I found that hull breach you mentioned.
Admiral Geralt tried a frontal assault. We lost 6 frigates.
Ugh.
That tiny hull was the only damage we did.
I
Damn.
wouldn't call it tiny. Not the way you'd have done it?
No, he was too aggressive. I argued, but as Admiral of the Heavy Fleet, it was ultimately his decision.
What about the other admirals?
Zen backed the invasion, largely as a chance to test her toys. Ron gave
I'm a
provisional
little
support.
disoriented
Only
here.
Chorus opposed the war with me, and he was right. We could lose the whole fleet, Shepard.
Get your people out of here safely.
Am I dumb? Yeah, I am. I saw where I'm supposed to go. I think. Right? Like it's... Girl, climb this thing. Yeah, there we go. Boom. Then we climb this ladder. And then we go... Oop. Well, that's great. Let's jump. Boom. Okay. Oof. I don't like these sounds.
I found another airlock. I think we're good to go.
Great. If you override the controls, we'll be right there.
Okay. Let's override the controls. That should bring the rest of the party in.
Got it. You're clear to board. Are you all right, Shepard?
Mm-hmm.
All quiet so far. They haven't detected us yet.
Here, let me see if I can get this open. In the meantime, take a look at this.
Ooh, a
There,
gun.
it's open. We're clear to go.
What's this gun? Arc pistol. Curious. No, not that. Should be here, right? Ooh. That's very good. Huh. I'm curious. Ooh. That brought down our recharge speed a lot, though. So, actually, never mind. I like mine like this. Thank you.
Looks impressive.
It's Admiral Zen's design. It transmits an energy pulse on contact.
So where are we headed?
We're looking for an operations center. I can disable the Reaper command signal from there.
Where's the closest one?
Past their defense network and through a sensor cluster.
How nice.
Oh, vents. Always the vents.
Interesting. Hey, you didn't find the collector base. Ultraviolet
I got set on fire.
Ooh, they're talking through each other.
But it gives them an edge in close combat, though.
When the fleet rushed the dreadnought, those lasers carved right through our ships.
Come
Well,
on, let's get to the op center before they
I mean, are we
explore.
surprised that the Geth would be insane at technology? Like, come on. That's literally the way they were built.
Watch
Oh.
out! Get incoming!
Oop. Oh! Okay. Warp. Whoa. I haven't fought Geth in so long. This feels so weird. Okay.
Their reinforcements are...
Shh. Callie, it's okay. Don't worry about it, girl.
They're yes! They can alert every unit on this ship. We need to get to the operations center before they box us in.
Can you... Yep. And then boom. Okay. Any more? Okay. I don't think so. At least not for now. Okay, this one's a dumbass.
They're throwing their lives away.
Network intelligence. As we kill them, their attacks become more aggressive.
Disable their shields. Just don't give them a chance to recharge.
Look how the game is trying to coach you how to battle them. Hello. Here, little Getty. Okay. We dealt with those. Oh. Whoa. Oh, I need to be careful with these. These are like the mines. Okay. We're slowly making our way there. Let me save really quickly. Because we haven't saved yet.
Look, the signal's hitting all Geth processes. The Reapers have them
I
completely under
love the
control.
Geth ship.
I
It's just
transmitted what data
so
we had to access their
interesting
data.
in
Can
terms
you
of
tell how the
design.
Quarian ships are doing?
We're taking heavy losses. The Geth have a planetary defense cannon. It's ripping through our fleet.
Why do we need to find the operations center? Wouldn't any access console do?
No.
Probably not.
Anything we do here, the Geth could counter. Too many vultures. The Dreadnought's operations center is just ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Let's cut the Reaper signal and get the fleet out of here.
Even though they really don't fucking deserve it if you ask me, but... Oh, those are the hunters.
The hunters are moving in!
Okay, how about we do this, and then we do this.
The hunter is down!
Boom, boom. Okay, I see him. Shit. Hello?
Careful, there are still hunters cloaked.
Okay. Boom, boom. Ooh, hello. Okay.
That's the last of them. Let's see if that console is operational.
Let me grab some ammo. Also, I should charge my phone before I go to stream. I use it. Ooh. Fuck these mines, man. I used it to do my face tracking for my VTuber model, and it's currently
down from here in the operations center.
trying to turn itself off.
The Reaper signal's coming from the drive core.
So I'm not living
If we
that.
get there, we shut it down?
Right, but how do we get there? The Geth have sealed emergency bulkheads to block us off. We need a route to the drive core that can't be blocked. A path that runs the length of the ship.
But wouldn't
What
that
about the
be
main
nice?
Battery? It runs right by the drive core.
That could work.
But
The Geth still have us locked in here. We need to get these doors open. They've locked high-level processes. We need something basic. A ship-wide emergency. Like a fire.
what about the heat diffusion system?
Wait, if I faked a thermal warning, it would open all maintenance tubes for emergency venting.
Would that override the lockdown?
Yes. Okay, I've got it primed. But be ready. I'm reading hostile Geth on the other side of the door.
No shit.
They're dropping down from the ceiling!
There could be cloak hunters as well.
Okay. Let me... This fight is pretty nasty because there's just like a lot of them. Okay. 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 Oop. Okay. Okay, good. All right.
Watch out! Another wave!
Ugh. Damn, these things are nasty. Okay. The camera here is very weird. Okay. Oh. Well, hello to you too. Yeah, I think it was a good decision to take the Aura instead. Oop.
Let's get to the maintenance shafts before more reinforcements arrive.
Yeah, I do agree. I just want this data here. Thank you. All right, let's move. Let me save, because the fights in here are pretty nasty.
QUARIANS, but not quite. It's meant for synthetics, not organics.
Different species have different aesthetic tastes, but I agree. This design is alien. It's amazing to think that the Geth can load their intelligence directly into the ship. They could be all around us.
For all our cybernetic upgrades, I'll never understand integrating that completely into a system.
Well,
Shouldn't be too much farther
we
to the main
can't
battery.
really.
So, Shepard, how are you doing?
No problems on my end. Hopefully we can get to the drive core before your people lose more ships.
Oh, yes. I meant that... Well, before you went to Earth.
Oh my god, is this
Thank you
really
for
the
the
time?
clarification, Edie.
Liara was like, yeah, this is totally the time to talk about you two
Planetary defense
doinking
just
it.
took down Admiral Chorus's ship.
Survivors?
They got to escape pods, and I've got Admiral Ron trying to establish a secure link.
Put her through.
Shepard,
Okay.
this is Ron. The heavy fleet is collapsing. I don't know how much longer we can hold out.
Ugh.
We'll have the Reaper signal deactivated shortly, Admiral.
Okay. I'm gonna be right back just to grab a charger so that I can put it and my phone doesn't disconnect. So I'm gonna be right back. I'm not even gonna do the BRB screen because I'm really gonna be right back. Okay, we are back, peeps. We are back. I adjusted it, so it should be all good. Let me just quickly check something, and we will continue with the mission. Okay. So, let's resume. All right. We will not be losing my model's movements anytime soon. Okay. We're getting through it. We're getting through it. Oh, this section. Man, this section sucks. Because basically this signal right here, I think is an instant one-shot probably on Insanity if I had to guess. But it's a really nasty fight. And we need to basically disable it, I think. You need to be in cover for it not to kill you.
What's the shockwaves? That's a big gun!
We should be okay. More incoming, I think.
Okay. Singularity, grenade, combat drone. Or, let's do that. Yeah, you just need to be in cover. For sure. And it doesn't damage them, obviously. It's only damaging for us, because why would it be easy?
They're overhead as well!
Okay, let's do this real quick. Woo! Okay. Oh, we've got a lot of hunters. Okay. Holy moly. Cover. Okay. How that did not kill me, I don't know. I think it's because I'm behind cover. So technically it can't. But if we're not in cover while it's going past us, we literally die. Like for sure, for sure. Ow. Yep. See? That's what happens when you're not in cover. Okay, Tally just died. Our wife. Okay, let me do this. Okay, that one fell. I'm gonna get Tally up using this. It'll be a lot easier. Oh, what? Hello. Woo. I think if we're in here, it's a lot safer actually. And we have a better look at the battlefield. I just want to see where it hits. Okay. Hello to you too. Okay. Wait. Okay.
There's the maintenance block.
Ooh. Okay. That was so close. Ooh. I remember the first time I did this mission, I died a couple of times to it because I couldn't figure out exactly how it worked.
We're safe as long as the maintenance lock is in place. Let's move.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's. Oof.
The lock. Come on, let's get out of here.
Oof. Jesus. Woo. Woo. That was close.
Watch your shield. Stick to cover.
Ow. Oh. She literally told me to watch my shields and I immediately get blasted by a fucking rocket. Okay. Train? Thank you. Singularity. Warp. Okay. Hello? Come on, get back up. There we go. Boop. It's actually a pretty powerful combo that we've got going. Oop. Where is it? Oh, I saw him. Okay. That's fine, I'll eat it. Okay. Is that it? Okay, where? Oof. Ooh! Shit! Fuck. Fuck, this is bad. Oh, crap. I think we're dead. Actually. Wait. Whew. Okay. Oh. Ooh. That was really scary. Okay. Let's take care of this guy. Okay. Warp. Okay, that's a hunter. Bye. There we go. Come on. Get out of the cloak. Good boy. All right. You little robot shit. Meow. Hi. Hi, sweetie. Welcome in. How's the gym? How's it going? It's going good. Oh. Where's the core? Uh-huh. Okay, let's go through here. Up. And then... here. There we go. Bit rough, but I missed 2 weeks so, and it's arm day. Also, holy, I feel how dry creation can make your mouth. Yes, that's why it's recommended that you take a lot of water. So, yeah. Like, you really need to drink, like, even more than you normally would. Because it dries you out, literally. Alright, let's go. Ugh, more of them. When is it ever gonna stop? Whoa.
Shepard! Grab my hand!
Oof.
Hang on.
Jeez, that was close.
I'm all right.
Are we? Are we? Are we
Good.
sure about that?
Hopefully we're done with elevators. Come on. The drive core shouldn't be far.
I hope so, Dally. I don't like it here. But I'm doing cardio right now, so I'll be done soon. Oh, good. Then you're gonna be back soon. Yay. I mean, it's not like the gym isn't like 10 minutes away, but like still. You're way too far away from me.
It's definitely Reaper tech, but what's...
Oh.
Shepard Commander, help us.
Oh. Legion.
Shepard, wait. The Geth are being controlled by the Reaper signal.
Right. This thing.
So for all we know, Legion is with them. Maybe it sided with the Reapers voluntarily.
Absolutely not. I trust him. He wouldn't betray
helped us
us.
fight the Reapers before. There's no way it would have agreed to this.
Your caution is understandable. Once freed, we will submit to any restraints you deem necessary.
I never
Hi,
thought I'd
Corey.
say this, but
Welcome.
it's good to see
I
you
hope
again.
you're doing all right.
Likewise, Creator Zora.
So what is this thing?
It uses our networking architecture to broadcast the old machine command signal to all Geth simultaneously.
Then getting you out of there will shut off the Reaper signal.
Wait, you cannot simply remove the restraints. We are secured via hardware blocks nearby that shackle our operating protocols. The hardware blocks are on the far side of the room.
Ugh. Of course, it's never
Far
gonna be
side of
that
the room,
easy.
you said?
Oh, level up. 4 points. 3. I mean, let's keep them, right? We need 6 points to max out Cryoblast, so let's just keep them. For now. Still breathing, so yeah, I'm doing fine. How have you been? I'm
Take
doing
your time.
alright,
The
you
creators
know,
attack.
just playing some stuff,
Got it.
watching stuff, consuming
The
media.
signal is about to
You
go
know,
offline.
it's summer vibe. We're just vibing, having fun.
Hardware blocks offline. We are free.
Yay! Oh, I love Legion. Ouch.
As a gesture of cooperation, we have disabled the Dreadnought's drive core. All weapons and barriers are offline.
Yay! Awesome. Thanks, Legion. We're still gonna have to fight our way through, though.
Alert! Geth reinforcements incoming.
Thanks for letting us know. Oof. This thing.
The gas fleet is destabilized. Signal is offline. Civilian fleet, prepare to withdraw. The patrol fleet will cover you once the heavy fleet is in position. Whenever you're ready, Admiral Carroll.
Quarians will have an easier time now.
Okay. Can you get up? Ugh. But yeah, let me just miss every fucking shot. Why not? Okay. Ooh, dodging skills in real time, guys. I dodged that shit so well. Oops. Wow. Okay. Where's something with shields? Train them for me. Good. Oh well. Can't even do his fucking rockets. Oops. Want to be just a tad bit closer. Come on.
It's placing a turret.
Ah! Shit, I can't see anything. Oop. I can't see it. Ooh. The drain did barely anything. Okay. Great. Warp. Warp ammo, please.
What are you doing?
Grant, check your screens. The Dreadnought is helpless. No barriers, and the main gun is offline.
They're dumbasses, by the way.
Strike.
Damn it! This is our chance. We brought the civilian fleet safely.
What are you talking about? We're still on board.
We can't waste this chance. Heavy fleet on forward. Take out the Dreadnought.
Fucking dumbasses. See, that's why I don't want to help them, bro. Like, they make everything worse for themselves.
If we die, simple retreat won't save you from the Geth response.
Damn you, girl.
Damn it, what are they doing?
Focus on the gap.
They're
Or even
trolling.
half-
That's what they're doing. Oh my god. Liara. That is your head. Stop screaming. Get back up, please. Boom. Flying robots. Okay, where the hell is the damn turret, though? Is my question. Because I literally... Oop. Okay. There's more of them, but I literally do not see the turret. Because they said, oh, they're facing a turret. And I didn't see it. So I'm a bit confused. It's gonna come here. Boom, boom. Hello. Singularity. Boom. Same combo. Okay. That's a hunter. What a dumbass. Oh. Aha. That's what that was. Ah. Okay. That's one tough bastard. Okay. Okay. Warp, warp. Oh yes, my warp went exactly where I wanted it to. Come on. Whew. Damn. Where are we trying to even go?
Patrols left. Flanking support on the heavy fleet. Give them a firing lane.
Pew pew pew. Yes, correct. They're throwing their lives away and oh so eager to do it. Yes, indeed they are. They're very stupid. That's why I'm saying, like, they make me so fucking angry in this game. Because they literally want to kill this dreadnought just to feel like they're victorious, and they don't care that they're gonna kill us, even though we have much more important things to do than fight for their home world right now. Ow. Ooh. Uh-huh. Right.
Damn it.
I would have thrown them to...
We'll be right there.
I don't know. I don't know where. Uh-huh. We'll be right there, right. Would have been like, you can forget about any sort of semblance of peace or whatever help you wanted with your homeworld because of this.
The door. Double time, people.
Huh?
We're losing the environmental field.
Oh. Oops. Oh. Thank you. Thank you, Legion. Ah, well.
Fine. We're leaving in a gas fighter. Transmitting rendezvous
This is a little trauma-inducing for Shepard, probably.
Does the storage compartment
Almost
have adequate room,
losing
Shepard Commander?
oxygen in space.
We're fine. Go.
I think we've experienced that before. None of us like that. So let's not repeat that. Thanks. All right.
Just waggle the wings or something so I know which one is you.
Yay! How nice. How victorious they probably feel. Wow. How great. They defeated one dreadnought. How nice. Congratulations.
They fired on the dreadnought while you were on board?
Mm-hmm.
They were supposed to pull their fleet out safely. Instead,
I know. Admiral Garrow's been causing trouble along the Turian border for years. But I can understand their desperation. We only lost Earth a few weeks back.
we haven't lost Earth yet.
We need help, Shepard. We need a
Shepard
fleet.
literally said, that is not how we're talking about it.
I'll get it, Admiral.
I love how done Shepard is right now. I mean, very fair enough. I want to eat them, then throw them out and put them in the blender and shit them out and...
And what of Shepard? And Talizora?
They escaped unharmed.
Right.
Shepard, the mission parameters changed. You're military. You understand that.
You're out of control.
I understand that you wasted your chance to withdraw safely.
The Dreadnought was a perfect target.
Admiral, you jeopardized your mission and your people. Get the hell off my ship.
Shepard, I understand you're angry.
If I didn't need your fleet...
He nearly got us killed, Ron.
You must understand. The Geth
I don't
inflicted heavy
care.
casualties before you
You do
disabled
not
the
ask for my
Reaper's
help and then
You said
almost
they have a
killed me.
planetary defense cannon?
Had.
He deserved
Admiral
that.
Chorus
I don't
sacrificed his
regret
own
doing
ship
that
to destroy
one
it.
bit.
He crash landed on the home world.
The Normandy can assist with rescue efforts.
Thank you, Commander. I think the worst is over. The Geth no longer possess the programming upgrades they had while enslaved by the Reapers.
Shepard Commander, we are prepared to offer assistance.
Thank you,
I see your
Legion.
Geth friend has returned.
The Reapers were using Legion like a signal booster to broadcast commands from the Dreadnought. We freed him.
We freed it.
This is a fascinating prototype. With some study, I may be able to use it to find a weakness in the Geth consensus.
No,
Legion helped me in the fight against the Collectors.
you're not using my
So
friend
did your
like that.
pistol. Should I worry about its feeling?
I don't think you want to continue this line of thought, Admiral.
I already punched one of
Legion is
you.
my
I will
friend.
punch a second one.
Importantly, it's our best source of information on the Geth.
The scientific benefits
I'm not a
Are
scientist.
off the table.
I don't care about them.
What can you tell us about the Geth? How will they react without Reaper guidance?
This is a false assumption. You have cut off long-range control, but the old machines placed a base on Rannoch for
Balance is
short-range
key.
direction.
Punch away.
The Geth still have
If I was
Reaper
doing a
upgrades.
full Renegade
Correct.
playthrough, I
They
would
are
be
currently
punching everything and
disorganized,
anything,
once
but
the short-range signal is in
it
place,
is what it
they will
is.
recover.
We're being
I need
pacifistic.
to warn the fleet. Then coordinate with Garrow. Move!
We need to take out the Reaper base. Where's it located?
Unknown.
Find it.
Understood. We do know the location of a server from which Geth fighter squadrons are controlled. The squadrons are targeting Creator life ships. Disabling them will limit casualties. We offer assistance.
Thanks.
Hello. Okay, my keyboard is currently not responding, so give me a second, guys. To figure out what happened. Okay. I'm a bit confused. Huh? Okay. That is a bit strange. Give me a second. Because it's certainly not responding, I plugged it in to see if it needed to be charged. Oh. And my thing here is also not responding. Okay. Well, we have stream scuff. How nice. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna try to figure this out. Come on. Okay. It's turned on, but oh, there we go. All right. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what happened. I had to like switch around some settings, but we're good. No stream scuff. We fixed it. Okay. Where's the damn distress call coming from?
Edie, can you clean this up?
I will try.
This is the Kodesh. We've lost barriers. Our comm system is jammed. Can anyone hear this?
Ron, the Kanesh is getting swarmed by Geth fighters.
Damn it. Interceptors, divert to the Kanesh. Thank
Okay.
you, Commander. If you hadn't enhanced that signal, we'd have lost the ship.
Well, good thing that I did that. Hey, why do I have lower war assets? Huh? We had over 5,000 last time I looked. I'm a bit confused, if you ask me. Okay, let's save. But of course, it wouldn't be a good stream without some stream scuff. Come on. I want to get the charger out, please. There we go. Okay. What just fell? Ah, I saw. Okay, that's fine. Right, loading.
Unread messages at your private terminal, Commander.
Let's check this. The Crucible project is intense, blah blah blah. We already did that. Yep. We did that. Okay. Okay. Let's continue with the mission. So I think now, if I remember correctly, we need both of them are on Rannoch, but let's save the Admiral first. I think that's what we need to do. We need to disable the Geth server last, and I do want to do all of these today. So let's go. I'm taking Tally with me for sure. I did like the combo. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Wait, I really like this one. Yeah, let's try that one out. And then we'll give her the red outfit. Yeah, okay. They're matching. Not changing anything here. Is something heavier? Nah, okay. 4, 3, 3. Ooh. Can I go back? This looked really cool up until I looked at it like this. I don't know what this is from. Like, I don't like this. I think, is it supposed to look like this? I don't think so. Why does she look bald? Okay. Well, that's that. Can't I go back? Nope. Okay.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zen. Have you reached Salcoris' escape pod?
Let's see if
Not
it
yet.
looks as bad
What's your status?
in the mission, or it just looked like that in the character creator.
Since Salcoris sacrificed his ship to destroy a Geth ground cannon. Searching for their lost admiral is the only thing keeping the captains from panicking.
What makes finding the Admiral a priority?
Despite opposing the invasion, he did an admirable job protecting our civilian ships. Without him, some of our non-combatants are planning to leave the flotilla. Picture the consequences, if you will.
I don't blame them.
They've lost a leader in a war they didn't want.
Their wants are immaterial. We are committed. Even Zalcoris understood the civilian fleet's importance. The invasion would be stalled without a supply chain, after all.
I'll do what I can. Keep your civilians safe.
I make no promises. My own ships must be coordinated for our final strike on Rannoch.
I'm getting some static.
It appears Zalcoris crashed within range of a Geth jamming tower. You must disable it to contact him.
Okay.
Zen? Admiral Zen!
We know what to do. Hopefully Admiral Chorus remained with the escape pod.
We'll see in a minute. Take us into the tower.
Whoa.
We're taking fire.
Well, this isn't very
Geth
fun.
installed anti-aircraft guns beside the jamming tower.
We'll have to disable
Like, I
the
barely
one.
landed,
Once
bro.
the guns are gone, you take out the tower.
I'm really
Right,
hoping that
Commander.
tally
Setting you
doesn't
down
look that bad out of the ship. Because I think this is supposed to be maybe like a modded outfit, but it looks really weird.
My people have been in exile for centuries. To be standing here in the land of my
Oh, okay.
ancestors?
It's just kind of, oh, her hood's down. Okay, no, that doesn't look that bad. Okay. Let's save. So we need to find the Admiral for sure. That much I know. We need to save him
We're
for
getting closer
sure.
to that jamming tower. I hope the Admiral is all right. There are so many Geth here already.
There must
Yep,
be
there
drop
are.
ships nearby.
Cleanup crews. The Geth never learned to take survivors.
Oh my god, these things. Okay. We're good. Those pyros, though, are gonna be kind of an issue. I can predict that.
They came so far.
We need to radio Zalcoris if we're gonna find him. Let's get to that jamming tower.
Okay. Ammo's full.
Shepard!
Okay.
Sorry.
Watch out for more mines.
Javelin. Let's continue. Perhaps this is good maybe for Garrus. Not super certain.
Geth patrolling down there.
I think we can definitely take them out. Okay. Okay, they're a pretty good duo, actually. Tally and Liara are kind of goated on this difficulty. I didn't expect that, to be honest, but then again, Insanity has at this point become pretty easy to deal with. Okay. So, boom. No, wait. No, I didn't want to do that. Okay, that's fine. Ooh. Okay. This is not a very good position to be in.
There, the anti-aircraft guns.
Okay. How about you fly? I don't even know where that went. Well, that's alright. Oh.
Let's look
Okay.
at the guns console. We should be able to disable it.
Where is it? This? Yeah.
One of us
Okay.
needs to get those AA guns offline.
We're getting through these Rannoch missions, guys. Tally.
Tally, you take the guns.
No problem.
Like, Liara is a little bit more important for my personal combos.
Yes, dropping from orbit.
Where? Ooh. I need a bit of cover. Okay. Okay. Bro. Come on, get up. Fuck. Okay. Stop it. That get prime. Oh. Okay, can you just...
The AA gun is offline.
Good. Now let's
Okay.
shut down the two by the tower.
Ooh. These aren't that scary if you have Tally around, especially. Okay, let's grab some ammo. And I think we can go. Yeah. Let's save. Boom. Ow. This. Get parts.
You heard my message. Send out a distress call.
Radios are down. You a soldier?
Maintenance.
Oh.
Darn hats. I clean engine parts.
This place is filled with Geth. You should have hidden.
They didn't have a choice.
The other civilians' time. Fight some Geth. There were so many. First time I've even held a gun.
Man, this is so rough. And this is their own fucking fault too. This is why I hate them. Because they threw their people into a war that they weren't ready for.
Don't move. We've got Metagel.
Like, that council should be ashamed of themselves.
I've lost too much blood. Go. Look for the Admiral. Destroy that jamming tower. And you can radio him.
We'll find him, Dorn. I promise.
Please. Listen. The civilian fleet didn't want this war. If there's even a chance that Admiral Chorus can get us out alive. And my son. Tell him. Tell Jonah.
Oh, hey Plum. Thank you so much for the resub for 2 months. Thank you so much. Hey, sorry I'm just lurking today. Really not in a good headspace, but want to support. Don't worry about it. You are in no way, shape, or form obligated to be here and be active if you're not feeling like it. Just sit back, relax, enjoy. All is good. And I hope that you feel better soon. I know that our head can play very cruel games on us sometimes. And it can be difficult to get through, but find the things and spaces that make you feel safe and that make you feel better, and just take care of yourself first. Thank you for still being here. I really appreciate it, but there's no obligation to be super active if you don't want to be. Dropping in a message whenever you feel like it, and even if you don't drop in a message at all, that's fine too. I love my lurkers. I love the people that are super active and spam all the time. I love you all the same. So thank you for being here anyway. Okay, I think we can save here now, and you can watch me pew pew some robots. Okay.
Turret.
Yeah, I got that. Ooh. Okay. If I can get the guy out of there. What if I hack him? What happens then? Oh, he just stops being there. Okay. Shit. Okay, I still hit him. Ooh, fuck. Damn rockets. Liara, get up, please. Okay. And you dumb fuck.
Let's look at the gun's control panel for a way to shut it off.
Mm-hmm. We have a little mounted turret, which is nice. Boom.
Who should disable the gun, Shepard?
Tally.
I want you on this, Tally.
Right.
Okay. And me and you,
Shepard,
Lily.
you can use that gas turret. More incoming gas.
Oop. Shit. Come on. Okay, good. Good. This is much easier than dealing with them myself. So that's nice. I can't deal with that one though, because it's stuck there. Hello? Can you come out? Hello? Hello? Come out? There we go.
Done. This gun's offline.
Yay! Yes, let's go. Woo! Oh my god. You could have said that a little faster, you know. Whew. Oh, that was scary. That would have added to the death counter for sure. Oh, holy. Oh, hello. Okay. Can we hack this guy? Yes, good. Awesome. Ooh, someone's at the turret. Shit. Oh. Well, that's easy to deal with. Good job, Pyro. You did very well. Now you must die for the cause. Okay. Let's disable this gun.
Who should disable the gun, Shepard?
You, Tally.
I want you on this, Tally.
Right.
Okay. Let's go get the turret again. And where are they? There they are. Come on. I'm playing a different game when I'm doing this.
Almost done.
Me too. Come on. All right.
I'll signal the shuttle.
Ow. A weird spot on my arm hurts sometimes. Hate it here. Okay. GG's. Whoa. That was bright.
This is Commander Shepard. Dorn didn't make it, Admiral.
Oh.
I see.
Yep. Where are you, though?
Where are you? Stay together. I'll meet you there.
No, the Geth have cut me off. I hear another wave approaching.
We're coming.
Give us your coordinates.
Leave me. My crew will soon be overrun.
So will you.
My people are non-combatants, Shepard. They'll be slaughtered. Rescue them.
We need a peacemaker.
Admiral, I need you leading the civilian fleet if we're gonna end this fight.
Civilians, our entire race took up arms for this insanity. It's too late for us.
It's only too late if you die down here.
You can't possibly think you can stop this war.
Of course I do.
I don't know. What I do know is that I can't do it.
I don't know.
Your help.
What are you gonna do? What are you doing? Kitty?
Ancestors,
Okay.
forgive me. Uploading my coordinates.
I would usually listen to him, but considering that I need him to rescue the entire Quarian and Geth race, well, oh my god.
I've got this.
Oh my god, I don't see shit.
You're clear. Go. Get behind you. Get in cover.
Shit. I don't see shit. I hate this part.
Clear. Go.
Okay, did he get it? Yeah. Okay. Oof. Whoa. Whoa. There we go.
Welcome aboard.
Shepard, my crew. Perhaps there's still time.
Oh.
Hello?
I'm
This is
sorry.
South Forest. Does anyone copy? Hello?
I know.
We've got to go.
I pray they found comfort in the homeworld skies. Commander, unrest has spread further than I thought. You were right that I returned.
See?
Have you talked the civilian captains into staying?
Yes, they've regrouped into defensive positions around the fleet's core. If we hadn't stopped them from... Any aid I can offer is yours.
Thank you.
After the Quarians drove the Geth straight into the Reaper's arms, I'd give anything to stop the madness of this war.
That's fair.
And that's why your people needed you back.
Of course. It's time we turned our attentions to those we can still save. Farewell, Shepard. Fly safely.
You too, Admiral. All right.
Commander, we've located the Reaper base transmitting the local signal.
Good.
And not a moment too soon. With the Reaper code upgrades, the Geth are tearing the fleet apart.
Once the signal is disabled, the Geth will pose no threat to Creator forces.
Good.
Time
We
to
can
cut
end
the
this
Geth
war.
off from the Reapers and put a stop to this madness.
The surrounding area is heavily fortified, and they have placed jamming towers to prevent orbital targeting.
Sounds like we're going in on foot.
Admiral Zen developed a laser guidance system that can cut through the jamming. It's synced to the Normandy's targeting computer.
So the Normandy launches a precision strike at whatever target I have painted? That ought to do it. Edie, this work for you?
Yes, it should enable us to make a precision strike against the Reapers.
And anything else in our way.
The Geth will quickly reconfigure their jamming towers to neutralize this technology. You should not use it before reaching the base.
I've sent the coordinates for the Reaper base.
Are we clear to go?
That Geth fighter squadron is still tearing through the fleet.
Can you hold out?
Okay.
If that fighter squadron isn't taken out, a lot of our ships won't make it. But we'll do what we can. This is your operation, Commander. If you want to strike now, you've got my support.
We're not striking now. Oh. Oh my god.
The patrol fleet isn't moving.
We need to break their flanking attempt to buy our frigates time to make repairs.
And then you'll charge off again, like that.
Throwing more ships into that mess just puts more lives at risk, Admiral Garrel.
I'll pull back the heavy fleet.
Okay. So with everything in mind now, we need to disable the server. And then it's priority Rannoch time. Okay, these are things for later. But we have one more mission left before priority Rannoch. And I do think I'm going to take a little break. We're going to do the server mission. And then I'm going to leave priority Rannoch for Saturday. So we're going to do the big mission on Saturday this week. But yeah, let me take a little break for around 5 to 10 minutes. Go grab a snack, grab something to drink if you haven't already. Just a little reminder that you can use your reward points to get me to drink water, hydrate, stuff like that. I do need the reminders sometimes, so feel free to utilize them. And for anybody that hasn't done their kitty gacha, you can if you have 1,000 points. Basically, whoever gets one of the mythic kitties, which you can check which ones those are in my about section, you get to pick the next long form game that we play if you get it. The legendaries are the hardest ones to get, so I do wish you luck with that. Let's see. Oh, that one's cute. I think that one's rare, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, you need to get one of the mythic ones. There's 2 mythic ones. One is like an angel, the other one's a devil kitty. And whoever gets that decides what we play after we finish Mass Effect 3. So it's a pretty big deal. So yeah. And even if that doesn't happen by the end of Mass Effect 3, at whatever game it happens, the next one will be the suggested one. I do have some rules about what you can suggest, but I am still pretty open-minded, so yeah. Gacha on stream, exactly. And you can do this once per stream only, so you have to tune in basically every single stream if you do want to be able to do it every single time, and we can see whether or not you get the mythic one. But yeah, going on a little break, gonna be back in 5 to 10 minutes, and I will see you and we'll do our last mission for the night. All right, see you in a bit. Hello, hello. Welcome back. Hope you grabbed a snack or water or something else. But we are going to do the disabling of the server mission. Of course, you're very welcome. Let's talk to Tally because she seems like she has something new to say, maybe.
I'm ready to hit the Reaper base whenever you are,
Okay.
Shepard.
All right.
Talk to you later, Tally.
She seemed like she had something new to say, but she does not at the moment. Let's go.
You've got new messages, Commander.
Okay. Oh. The civilian fleet is grateful you have returned our admiral to us. I mourn those who fell on the homeworld, but Zhao Chorus stopped many vessels from flying past the waiting guns of the Geth. The admiral told me you met my cousin Dorn Hast on Rannoch. It means much to me that Dorn was not alone when he passed. Thank you, Commander, for all that you have done. Oh. Okay. Well, let's hit that server. Okay. Nothing here, nothing here. 4, 3, 3. Yep. All right.
Commander, it is as we feared. Geth squadrons have begun massing on a path to intercept our live ships.
Understood, Admiral Ron. We're almost at the server. Keep us posted. What's our status?
We remain undetected on encrypted Geth channels. Resistance is likely only within the server.
Within? It's that big?
You misunderstand. Direct virtual interface is necessary to extract Geth from the server. You must enter our consensus.
You want me to virtually interact with the Geth?
That's insane. You're talking
Why?
about a virtual world built for synthetics.
Sounds dope.
Hostile
I'm gonna be
Geth
Kirito
synthetics.
from Sword Art Online.
If it saves the live ships, we've got to try it.
Telemetry data predicts this operation has a high chance of success. There is little time. We will bypass security while you secure safe landing.
Wait, you're not gonna... Let's set the shuttle down by the cliff.
Shepard, they're kind of built for this. Oh, you've seen ASAO. Yeah, just the first and the second season, I think. Back in the day. Wasn't really interested in it past that point. Got a little weird when his fucking sister in real life liked him in the game. No. First season was good though. For the time, at least. Perfect. May I recommend you on a bridge series that did it justice and is also funny? Sure. Is it like on YouTube? Because I've watched some abridged stuff, but I don't think I've seen SAO. Yep. Okay. Thanks. I will check it out at some point.
This is it?
Yes. Hostile Geth
I love
squadrons are networked
the
to
bridge
this server.
series. Most of the time, they're actually pretty good.
Due to restricted resources, it is best if you connect alone.
Of course.
Let's do it.
Initiating peer network integration. Proceed to docking port. Mapping to consensus. Remain still. Shepard Commander, excess movement during an upload is discouraged.
Sorry.
Shepard Commander, we acknowledge your integration into the server. We welcome you to our consensus.
What is this?
We've installed filters to allow you to make visual sense of the server's raw data. Your mind perceives our world as something familiar.
If you're in the Discord, you can send it in the Discord. I have I think sending disabled just for safety reasons. But in the Discord, in the general chat, you can send it. But also I saw that you left the channel, so that's fine. Thank you for the recommendation.
You will perceive Geth as surveillance footage, audio logs, sensor records. We do not require bodies, as our software communes. Our hardware is merely a tool. This is our true world. As we remove Geth, it will grow dark.
And what does turning off the lights do to the Geth back in the real world?
The Geth fighter squadrons communicate with platforms on their spacecraft via this server. We will sever that connection. We will ensure there are no transfers or backups.
Nice.
This server will fall silent.
This is like wiping out a city, isn't it?
It is kind of terrifying when you think about what we're about to do. And I will always feel bad about the Geth. I didn't say nice at this shutting down the server.
We must protect your exit port, but you will not be alone. We will maintain contact and assist.
Well, great.
Establishing connection to access point.
I do love this mission. It's such a creative mission.
Connection blocked by infected code. Use our combat software to disrupt the infection.
I wondered what the gun was for.
This foreign code is a manifestation of the old machine signal.
You're surprised the Reapers are all over your servers?
We did not anticipate such extensive infection.
Okay, I gotta ask. Why a gun?
We wish to provide familiar equipment.
Aww, how nice.
And thanks, I think.
Whee!
Connection established. Proceed to the access point.
Boom. My eyes! My eyes!
Establishing connection to communication node. Error. Access denied.
Is the Reaper keeping you out?
Unknown. Please investigate. Warning. Reaper presence detected. Data cluster contains infected code. We require access to proceed.
Wait, could I? Yes. Good. Alright, then we need to cross this way. What else do we check from the Abridged series? I've watched a Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged a while ago, like the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, which is pretty funny. I believe
What is this?
I've seen like some Pokemon as well, but it was a while back.
Streaming of information from our archives.
The dude is a legend, the guy who abridged Yu-Gi-Oh! Mainly on his own, I think. Yeah. That's the same guy. He has some of the most like iconic clips from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. So yeah. Oh.
You really want to rename the VI network?
Absolutely. The mobile hardware release deserves a little ceremony. Unit 01. What is the Keelish word for servant of the people?
The word is Geth. Creator Zahak.
Yes. Very good.
Ancestors, you fuss over it.
This is lore.
Weren't you here until midnight fixing 01's circuitry?
Well, it needed reshuttling.
Wasn't that footage from the past? Why are the Quarians masked?
You process our memories by using your own. How many creators have you witnessed unmasked?
Well, one.
Then your perception of that creator does not map to our historical data.
Uh-oh. Hello? Do I need to do something else? Oh, shit. Oops. I went the wrong way. I was like, where's nothing happening? Okay. This is pretty much an exposition mission.
This data cluster to continue.
Okay. But this kind of exposes a little bit of the truth of what actually happened when the relationship between the Geth and the Quarians soured. And it gives you a totally different outlook on things.
This data cluster contains information time-stamped 290 years ago.
Whoa.
Creator, this unit detects no malfunctions. It is still capable of surveying.
You see? It's ignoring all shutdown commands.
Please specify if it has failed assigned tasks. We will reprogram.
Well, let's take a look.
Creator, this unit is ready to serve. What has it done wrong?
Let's cut the audio.
You may proceed to the last data cluster.
It genuinely makes me sad. Because they literally hadn't done anything wrong. They were just asking questions. It's like a curious child. And they got absolutely ridiculed for it. Which sucks. Because I really, really don't think that they did anything wrong. Maybe that's a controversial way to look at things, but I don't really care. Where the... Like, where am I supposed to go here? Is my question. I always forget. Like, where I came from. Yep, there we go.
Accessing data cluster.
We've got escaped Geth. They're pinned. Open fire.
Yeah, and then when they tried to defend
The
themselves.
platform arming itself was an agricultural unit. By opening fire on attacking creators, it saved simpler domestic Geth following it.
That looks a lot like the sniper rifle you used to carry.
It is an efficient model. Establishing connection with the remaining server node.
Oh, there we go. I was like, hello?
Hello, Commander. Are you there?
Yes, technically. What's your status, Admiral Ron?
The Geth squadrons have arrived, but something is amiss. Half their fighters have stopped functioning. We will continue to hold out as long as we can.
Okay, we have a little bit more cleaning up to do.
One node remains.
What's wrong?
Infection programs are increasing. We have restabilized. You must continue. Shepard Commander, the Reaper code has adapted. It can now self-replicate.
You mean it grows back?
Yes. However, disrupting vulnerable points in the infection may slow down its replication. Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
Hello? Ah, there we go. I was like, where's my ammo? The one mission in which I have infinite ammo. Like, hello? Hello? There we go. Running here is a bit more difficult. Okay.
We require access to this data cluster. Disrupt Reaper search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate.
Okay, wait.
There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster.
There we go. Ammo! There it is. I don't like speaking a lot through this quest because I just feel like you lose a lot of important information.
There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster. Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
I got that already, Legion. I'm just struggling a little bit. There we go. Okay. And I need to reach that point again. There we go.
Accessing data. This was 10 days, 5 hours, and 10 seconds before the start of the morning war.
You can't do this to them! I said step away from the geth!
And there were Quarians that did try to defend them.
You can't just destroy them for asking for it! Time's up! Throw her in with the others.
This makes me so sad, truly.
Looks like the war wasn't popular with everyone.
We have kept records of these creators' sacrifices. They have largely been forgotten by their own people, but not by the Geth.
Okay. Let's go. I think that's the
We cannot
last
establish
server.
a connection without access to this data cluster.
Come on. There we go. One down. 2 more to go. No, actually 3 more to go. Oh. I didn't catch that. Damn. Alright.
You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate.
Okay. That's what I needed to look for, I guess. Now it should be fine. Yep. Okay. Ammo! Come back. Come on. There it is.
There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster.
Wait. I think we need to go this way now? Maybe?
We cannot establish a connection without access to this data cluster.
Okay, well that's kind of the furthest I can go from here. Not exactly sure.
There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster.
Ah, there we go. I was like, isn't that too far away? But no. Apparently not.
This data comes from a period during which the creators declared martial law.
I repeat, release the rogue gas units and come out of the safe house. This is your final warning.
Creator Megara, this unit does not understand. It has not taken part in hostilities.
It doesn't matter to them. I need to get you out of here.
This conflict exceeds Creator's safety parameters. We will surrender our hardware if it ends hostilities.
No, it's all right. We'll go back to the access tunnel then.
Creator Megara, what is your status?
Oh no, man, they even killed other Quarians.
As time passed, the creators who opposed martial law in Rannoch were ultimately outnumbered.
That's awful. Like, I fucking hate these guys. Genuinely.
Accessing data. This is data from the end of warfare on Rannoch.
The Ultral is down. Do not engage the gate. I repeat, avoid contact.
If only you hadn't started this yourself, you wouldn't be having these problems. But no.
This isn't happening now?
It is timestamped 290 years ago. It is the creator exodus at the end of the Morning War. We have secured freedom. The creators were no longer a threat, so we abandoned pursuit.
Wait, the Geth spared the last Quarians? You let them go?
Of course they did.
We were in our infancy. We could not calculate the repercussions of destroying an entire species. Our creators. We chose isolation rather than face this uncertainty. Additional data recovered.
Legion. That's back when I activated you on the Normandy.
Yes.
You've been thinking about when we met?
It was highly significant. You were the first organic to openly cooperate with Geth since the end of the Morning War. We wish to ensure you are not the last.
It's not gonna be easy.
The prospect remains. If the Reaper presence is removed,
yeah,
there is a chance of reunification with Geth.
I think so. I mean, we kind of have proof of that in some of the snapshots of the new game. That Geth are around other species in public places, and there doesn't seem to be any hostility or fear.
We are ready to transport you.
All right, is that it? Yep.
squadrons inside their ships. Admiral Hangarl's fleet is driving them back. The live ships are safe, Commander.
Good. All right, we're almost there. We even leveled up, which is very important. Recharge speed. Good. Okay. Oh, we can't level up the others because we're not there.
Gans no longer reside on this server. We now exit the consensus.
Great.
You must proceed to the exit port. Disconnect from mother. Terminating remote access. Removing programs. Deleting archives.
All of this history has been lost because of our efforts to, you know,
Shepard,
have
are you
peace.
hurt? Did it work?
Geth fighters have been disabled. Any remaining squadrons attacking the live ships have withdrawn. The server is offline.
Are you sure? What's happening?
We have transferred Geth programs from the server into these platforms.
Why?
They wish to join us.
They what?
While Shepard Commander removed the Reaper infection, we judged we could persuade hostile Geth programs to reunite with ours.
Yay!
We were correct. These Geth have renounced the old machines and will oppose the Reapers. They are now us.
Slay!
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
We did not doubt you. We doubted your allies.
Fair.
The Creator's actions have placed their species in danger, but they are unsympathetic to what it has done to ours.
True.
The Quarians sanctioned this operation to save their people. They would not have done so if they knew we wished to preserve Geth as well.
That is true. So, and hey, they're pretty strong, so I welcome anything that you give me.
They're welcome to sign on. The Reapers will put up a tough enough fight.
We are aware Geth are capable of calculating odds of victory over the old machines.
What are the odds?
Greater than they were before.
Remind me to warn Admiral Hackett he's got some primes coming. Let's get back to the Normandy.
Yay! Or nay? I don't know how to feel. This feels very celebratory, but I'm not comfortable with it.
Impressive, Commander. The Geth squadrons attacking our live ships have been completely neutralized.
How
If there was
nice.
any chance we could duplicate the feat, I would be happy to lend my expertise.
Legion's the one to ask if you're looking for other servers.
I thought as much, but your Geth claims to have no data available whenever I inquire. Perhaps you can help me with something else.
What's that?
How did you get Geth primes to work with you?
They volunteered.
Yeah.
I see. Well, should you wish to examine these Geth to confirm their new allegiance, please do not hesitate to contact me.
Sure.
Zen out.
Bye. Ugh. She creeps me out so much, man.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on VidCom.
Commander Shepard, something you need to talk about?
Nothing more.
I hate how she just baits me.
Hack it out.
Ugh. Okay. Let's create a new save. I am a little worried because this isn't full. Like, I'm not too sure if this is enough for the mission. I'll study that later. But, guys, I think it is time to end stream for today. I think we did quite a lot of stuff and we progressed very well through the story. So I'm very happy with us for that. And we're going to continue on Saturday. We're going to complete Priority Rannoch. And then we're going to do something else. And you will see on Saturday what it will be. Otherwise, some important reminders. I post short form content and long form content, meaning all of my VODs and other types of videos on YouTube. Short form content is on TikTok, obviously. So do make sure to follow me on TikTok and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to have access to all the VODs. I also do stream on YouTube as well. That's how the VODs are immediately available after stream. So you can just go log on and catch up to whichever stream you've missed. Additionally, I do have other social media like X that I use mostly for correspondence, but obviously I also use it for other things. If you're interested in following any of my social media, you can click the link to my card and you can find all of the important buttons there. They're literally just buttons, so you can just click and you will get them. Additionally, I do have a Discord. It's very chill. I post all of my most important announcements there, and generally speaking, anything that you need to know or I'm excited about sharing with you, it's going to be there first. So if you're interested in that and you want to be a part of a little community, do make sure to join it. And just a reminder, I do stream on Monday and Tuesday from 7 p.m. EST and on Saturday from 2 p.m. EST every single week. So please feel free to join me on Saturdays so that we can continue Mass Effect and then do some other fun stuff, because this mission is, well, let's just say it's looking out to be very, very emotional. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. Thank you for the support. Thank you for coming in and spending time with me. I really, really appreciate it. And I hope to see you again on Saturday at 2 p.m. EST. I'm working on some really exciting stuff for you, so please look forward to them, especially on YouTube. All right. Pew pew plus lit, yap yap, always good. Correct. All right, guys.